guys, I am going to be doing a makeup tutorial for my mom's YouTube channel. Yeah, let's get started. First off, have your hair tied back and make sure, I look bald right now. Yeah, okay, let's get started. So, first off in this makeup tutorial, I just go in straight with this e.l.f. matte primer. I'm just gonna go in and spread it all over my face. And after you are going to grab your foundation. This is the foundation that I use, and grab your beauty sponge. Just want to dab into the foundation, guys. And once your foundation is all blended through, you kind of want to blend the foundation down to your neck so it matches. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour full wear concealer. Okay, I like to put it on the back of my hand, and I like going in with my little fingers to like apply it where I would need the concealer. And after you are done blending, you are going to see a more lifted and more brightened under eye and nose, and a little in the middle of your forehead. Now you are going to take your go-to blush. This is my go-to blush that I use every day, and look through my mirror and just simply go like that. And I like to see how pigmented that is. After we are done with our base, I'm going to move on with my lips. Okay, so I take the lip liner. This is the shade of the lip liner that I use. And take your lip liner, fill in your cupid's bow right here. You're gonna want to just line your top and bottom lip. I love both of these products, so I'm just gonna take the lip gloss. Hey guys, after you are done with your lips, you are going to move on to your eyebrows. Okay, and I am going to be using this small palette from YC Collection. I'm also going to be using this palette. Bear with me here. Okay, so we all know that we are not going to start off with a darker eyeshadow, because we all know that it is much more easier to add on eyeshadow rather than to take away from the eyeshadow. So we are going to start off with our lighter, more transitional shades, and then move on to a more darker shade of eyeshadow. I am going to be using this shade right here. I'm going to just put my little mirror right here so I can see what I'm actually doing. So you want to pat, so you just want to pat. Okay. And then I'm going to move on to my other eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to be using this lighter shade, and we are going to dab it in, and we're going to tap off the excess in like that. I don't know if you guys can see that. So we're just going to keep doing that to the other eye. Oops. Basically, there we go. And I'm gonna go back to my other eyeshadow palette, and we're gonna go in with this shade right here that I'm going to be using, and I'm just going to focus this quite literally right here in the end of my eyelid. After that, you kind of want to start blending it in with the other colors product with your brush. When you are done, you want to have a more blended look at the end, so kind of like that and kind of like that. See that? Yeah, good. Okay, so we're just gonna go in again with have that transition. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with this very pretty shade of shimmer, and I'm going to take my ring finger and lightly dab in shimmers with your finger. Using our ring finger, look of an eyeshadow look. So I'm done applying the shimmer. I'm gonna add a little bit more shimmer to my left eye. Okay guys, moving on. So guys, after we are done with our eyeshadow, we are going to go on with eyeliner. So I think we're gonna end up using the Revlon one. Oh no, not the Revlon one, the Infallible one. I'm going to attempt to do a winged eyeliner. So we're going to simply go right here to the tip of your to like the end, like that, to the end of your eye, and then you want to close it up like this, And then you want to fill in the little triangle that you made. And okay, and that is what your eyeliner looks like that. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing. You just want to fill it in on the rest of your eyelid right here. Okay, and then we're gonna drop it. There we go. Cute. Okay, I still have leftover mascara from today. So basically, I use a standard eyelash curler, and you just want to get all of your lashes on there. And I kind of go like this with it, and then I hold it there for like 10, 15, 20 seconds. Okay. And then that is a more, you see that? Yeah. Again, making sure that I grab all of those little eyelash hairs, and making sure that they are curled just like that. Let me do my left eye really fast. There are my lashes. I don't really like having full lower lashes, so I usually do about 1 to 2 coats of this on my lower lashes. So basically, just like that. And then I use my Revolution banana baking powder to quite literally set everything in place. The baking powder, and I use the lid to put just a good amount of the powder into here. I use a little powder triangle puff, like using the triangle ones, because one, it lets me get into the crevices of my face right here. So then we are going to dip into our powder, and I set my under eyes like this, looking up, making sure that I don't have any creases like that. And look at that, no creases. That is really cool. And then we're going to take some more, and yeah. Okay, and there we go. That all part is ready and set. Go into the setting powder, and I dab off the extras, and I very lightly just like go through my whole face like this, and just a little bit of that. And then I go in again just to really make sure that all the powder is like set into my forehead. Circular motions. Okay, and then now after your whole face is set, I go in with my brow setter from Rockin' Beauty. So I'm gonna go ahead and brush my eyebrow hairs again using the e.l.f. Duo Clear Mascara plus Brow Setting Gel. Go in with my setter, and I focus setting my brows into the shape that I want, and that is how it is. And then I do the same upward motion. Each and every single of the hairs coated with the product. There we go. Look how beautifully shaped my brows are. Yeah. Okay guys, and now when I am done doing my brows, I go in with my Formula Z palette. This is the highlighter that this is my go-to highlighter shade that I basically always go for. We're going to be using our ring finger again. Apply the highlight on your highlight bone. Doing the same to the other side of my cheek. Highlighter on the tip of my nose. Just go like this. Okay. And then after that, we set our whole entire face in place. All over my face like this. There we go. End of my makeup tutorial video for my mom's YouTube channel. I'm going to now take off my little headband. Ooh, my hair. And I'm going to take off my headband and then kind of play around with my hair to make sure that I actually look not bad for once. Okay guys, and there you have it, my completed makeup tutorial video for my mom's YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my mom's YouTube channel. It is her dream to be a very famous influencer. So please like this video, comment, and subscribe to her YouTube channel. And yeah, see you guys in the next video, I guess. Bye!